I'm the Disc Golf Guy, and this is my video blog. Today we are checking out the brand new Ranger bag by Dynamic Discs, and who better to grab than our 2007 AM World Champion, Greg Schwartz. How you doing today?
Good, how are you, Terry?
Not too bad. Greg, we've seen a lot of different products come. Dynamic Discs is doing some big things, and besides the disc they came out with this year, tell us a little bit about this new bag.
Well, it's obviously a backpack style. It's very light. I switched over from the Mystery Ranch Golf Mahal, which was quite a big bag, and this is a lot easier on my back. It's let's start with the back.
Yeah, show everybody the back. Got some padding right off the bat.
Yeah, padding, and there are these voids in the padding which allow air to get behind your back so you don't get sweaty while you're carrying it, which is really nice. And the padding is really firm, and so it rides really well. And then for the main disc compartment, it carries somewhere around like 17, 18 discs or so, depending on how many drivers and mid-ranges you throw. I think I carry right about that number. And then it's got its putter pocket on the side here, which holds 2 putters, and you know, they're very easy to access. So that's always a nice one on the course when you're walking away from the basket. You can just put your putters right away. One
thing that I'll notice real quick here is right away when you talk about the main putter or the main compartment here, it seems like everything's pretty accessible. You don't really have a big area off to the left or right that's hidden. I know some other bags, early bags many years ago and even recent bags, seems like some stuff is hidden. This stuff is all pretty much right in front of you.
Yeah, everything's really easy to get at. Discs on the side, really easy to get at. So
okay.
It's very accessible.
All right, let's go to the top. That's probably one of the next most popular areas.
Yeah, this I use for towel storage. I've got 3 towels in here. It's winter today.
Winter in Wisconsin,
yeah.
Golf.
Gloves, birdie bags, and things like that. And you can also fit about 7 discs this way, and then towels as well if you want to carry extra discs. So if you're pushing that 25, 26 disc mark, you can add discs up here.
And then as you can even see in here, there's a zippered area, so if you want to put more stuff in there to keep it kind of tucked away, secured, keep your rule book in there, for instance. Great idea right up on the top, so you got a little extra space there if you want to hide stuff away and keep it tucked away in there.
And then on the side here, got a pocket that I use for minis, markers, rule book. It's got pencil holders and a mini pocket. I kept the scorecard in here today during the tournament, and that zips up and is nice and secure during the round. And then on the other side here, got a pocket that I use for putting my wallet in during the round. It fits really nice, and you can also put sunglasses in there or anything like that. It fits really well. And then there's a drink holder here that holds up to your 32-ounce Gatorade bottle or Nalgene, and then this can also be used for a drink holder. It's a little bit smaller, but it's also meant to hold a chair. So you can put your chair in here and then use
clips
the clip
right on there. Yeah, that makes sense. We're seeing more and more players obviously carrying chairs around with them, so be able to tuck that in there. I would assume similarly, you could probably put an umbrella, the edge of an umbrella in there. There may even be another place for it, but you could definitely tuck your umbrella tip in there as well.
Yep.
Okay. Looks like you got a handle on the back. You said you got backpack style with some reinforced backpack straps here, but then you also have a strap if you want kind of on the quick go. You want to just pick it up and go, you could do that here as well.
Absolutely.
All right.
Another thing on the bottom, it's got some little feet here to keep it upright. It doesn't tip over. I've set it on slopes, in the wind, and it doesn't tip. So that's another thing that I've heard other bags tend to tip over, and this one does not. So
looks like there's a few extra gadgets and clips. We see some zippers up here, and then also a clip here. Whether you want to put a towel or a bag tag, some other things you could probably put right on there pretty easily.
The bag also has some reinforcing in the sides here, so you can really push on it, and it holds up on its own. So it's got plastic in the sides and then in the front and in the back as well. So it's
and I've already heard, to speak to that point, and depending on when you're watching this video blog, to speak to that point, that was one of the things that they wanted to make sure is that they reinforce these sides so that it's going to stay up for you. And so I know that they already talked about probably not sturdy enough quite to sit on like you've seen some bags.
Probably not.
I know I'm not going to be sitting on any bags anytime soon, but you want to keep that in mind that it's going to stand up for you with no problems there. Anything else? I mean, you've been wearing this bag now for a few weeks or a few months. Anything else that really stands out at you that you've thought about while you're wearing it? Comfort, size, weight, any of that really jump out at you?
It's the most comfortable bag I've worn, and it's also the lightest.
Okay.
For this style. I haven't owned a grip bag, so I don't know how light those are. But,
Sure.
But this is, it is very light, and and very comfortable.
And then can you speak anything about the name brand? A lot of people, obviously Dynamic Disc is attached to it and has been marketing, but can you speak a little bit about the name brand and the partnership there?
Yeah, Dynamic Discs has worked with Ogio to make the bag, and Dynamic Discs is a great company. Jeremy Rusko is the owner. He puts out a great product, and so if you buy this bag, you're definitely going to get a quality product, and you'll have a good relationship with Dynamic Discs. So
very awesome. Well, there you have it. This is the Ranger bag. I believe they're going to be retailing at $174.99. Yep. I know you can stop by dynamicdisc.com. You can also come right to the Disc Golf Guy, and I can get you hooked up with these as well. So with that being said, we got the Ranger bag. We've got Greg Schwartz here, your 2007 AM World Champ, and that's Dynamic Disc Ranger bag, and we'll catch you guys on the course.